to Tarot Friday, where I go live every single Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. I gotta light my candle. I know it's not the best intro today, but I needed to do that because my cat was in here today and she stole my little cable, and so I've been chasing her around, and I want to always keep the candle off when that happens, just in case. Safety first. I don't want some little cat tail or paw getting near the candle. So anyways, that's what's happening here today. I'm just going to do a quick check-in with everybody. How's everybody doing? Hi, Ken. Yeah, I love her so much, but oh my God, she's so funny. She's cheeky. She really is. Oh my God. Her name is Princess, and she really is a princess. She's so adorable. So what to tell you? So my name, obviously you can hear me, which is good. Hey, Kathy from Miami. Nice to see you. Antoinette. So my name is Allison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energy of the cards. You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can go read a little bit more about me. You can also, if you're interested in booking a session, there's just a few left for the birthday sale. You can get 15% off a session. That's going to be my readings. That's going to be my messages from loved ones, because I know a lot of people are asking me to do the mediumship. So that is definitely something you can take advantage of. And I'll just read to you very, very briefly the newsletter that was put out, just so you guys know. And if you've signed up for the newsletter, I know you've already heard it. If you haven't, this is what I put out around this sale, because my birthday was September 8th, if you don't know. So hello, everyone. September is my birthday month, and I want to celebrate with you. While Virgo season invites reflection, clarity, and a soulful alignment, this special offer isn't just for Virgos. You don't have to be a Virgo to do this. I'm just a Virgo. You guys know that. There's the Hermit. And so I just thought this would be great to go ahead and do this special. So as a Virgo myself, this time of year holds deep meaning. And to honor my birthday, I'm offering 15% off all 1-hour sessions from September 8th until the 30th. That's a $38 savings. So whether you're seeking insight, guidance, or a moment to realign with your path, this birthday special is for everyone. You don't have to be a Virgo to partake in the sale. I just want to make sure I say that. Here's what you can book: the live tarot readings, and that just is something that's done over Zoom. I only have a few people that I meet with in person, and that's in my local area. And then we have a pre-recorded video where they submit their questions in advance, and I go ahead and answer them. And then also messages from your loved ones. That's where I use my mediumship to get in touch with your loved ones and see what the messages are that come through, or if you want to say something to them and what their response is. That choice is up to yours. It's your session. I also have lessons that are on this 15% off, and that is a lesson in tarot. If you want to learn from me and my style, manifestation. If you guys don't know, I'm a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half, and I just turned 59. I have been doing this for a very, very long time. If you want to learn the skills that I have learned, I will definitely teach them in this 5-week manifestation masterclass. It is worth every penny. Even if you're accomplished, let's say career, you're accomplished in your education, whatever it might be. Let's say you have a deficit in love, you're not meeting the right people. Well, we take a look at that and we work through it, so that way you are a master manifester in every aspect of your life. And it works. These are the tools that you can work in anything, whether it's career, money, getting your dream home, the relationship that you want, whatever it is. All of these skills work in any arena. So if that's something you're interested in, sign up for the masterclass. But this is just a lesson. So if you just want that one-on-one for an hour, that's what this is. I have to say this though, that manifestation masterclass starts October 1st. Early bird pricing is now, if that's something you want to take advantage of, but this is for the one-on-one. Also, raising your vibration. A lot of people need help with that, and I am more than willing to help you with that. It is not a problem, and it's easy. Once you get those techniques, you can shift your energy. So definitely sign up for that if that's something you need. To receive your discount, simply book at my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, birthday sale. It'll say book a session. Right next to it is birthday sale. Hit that link because that's where the discount is already figured in. Again, this offer is valid only for bookings made from September 8th to the 30th. So you have to book that time. Availability is limited and spots fill very quickly. In fact, my Tuesday was totally booked out. I just opened up a couple of new spots. So if you are still interested, definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. That is for next Tuesday, which is the 30th. All right. So whether you're seeking guidance, eager to learn, or simply wish to celebrate this mystical season with me, I'd be honored to walk a part of this journey with you with warmth, wisdom, and Virgo magic. So yes, of course, Virgo magic, that soul searching energy. It's pretty intense. So when you're at my site, you can also sign up for the free newsletter, and that's where you're going to be the first to know about anything that's coming up. And I don't release it to the general public until about 2 days later. So you have 48 hours to take advantage of any sales and specials. After that, I open it wide up. And if you've seen it, this channel's growing tremendously. We're almost at 53,000 subscribers. So when you're on the newsletter, you have first access, and then it opens up and it fills up fast. So if that's something you're interested in, please sign up. You can also, like I said, book a personal reading there. Missing person consultation. I haven't had a request for that in a while, but that's where I use my psychic abilities to try and locate your missing loved one. So if that's something you need help with, definitely go and read up about that on the site. This is where you want to bring the police report, any private investigation material. We go through it, and then I pull in my psychic abilities, and we start to pinpoint where either if they're still alive or if they're deceased, and at least we can get the body back for you. So that's something that I also do. So the Learning Center, that's where you go for the 5-week manifestation masterclass, which begins October 1st. Early bird pricing happening now. I think it's until the 28th. It says that on the website. My online tarot masterclass, that is coming in October, and I will be teaching that live. I'm teaching it live on Sundays. So if that is something you're interested in, I haven't posted that yet, but that is coming because I teach it every October and March. I've just had so much going on with my birthday, and then the assassination of Charlie Kirk and all this other weird stuff that kind of happened. So I haven't put the dates up there yet, but that is coming in October, and I know that that's next week. I've had a lot of people reach out to me. So those people that are on that list, you will be getting messaged first, so you have first dibs of signing up. I'm still sending it out in the newsletter because those people have access to it too, but I've been getting a lot of private messages from people that want to learn from me. So that is coming up. And what else to tell you? You can see Allison's picks on my site. That's going to be my affiliate links. And then I'm obviously, I'm on YouTube. I'm a little bit on Rumble and a little bit on TikTok, but it's mostly YouTube. So Zodiac readings, and I go live twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Interviews up. So I just have a little bit longer to speak, and then I'm just going to stop. So you can join the membership on this channel if you haven't already. It's a great community to be part of and a wonderful way to support this channel. You get a monthly video, you get weekly videos, you get to vote on your topic. Members shout out during the lives, which is where we are right now. If you are new here or you didn't know about this, somewhere throughout the night, we'll do a members shout out. It's going to be random. When you're watching, sign off in the chat if you're a member. If you want to become a member, go ahead and sign up. We'll see it populate in the chat, and we can add you here when we do the members shout out. What happens is this. We go ahead and I put your name in a bowl. Now, these are the moderators because they usually show up. I know Ken is here. Ava, I think you're here too. Sorry, I haven't come over here to look at everything. I thought I saw you, Ava. Maybe not. Hold on. Ava, yeah, Ava's here. Okay. Ava, do you not have a wrench, Ava? What happened? Oh, that one does. How weird. One of the comments didn't have a wrench on it. Oh, thank you for that. Ava, you're so lovely. I know you ask a question every show. So why don't you have a... That's weird. Okay. I'm not sure what happened. It shows up on the super chat that you have a wrench, but it doesn't show up in the chat. Anyways, so I'm going to take Sherry out because I don't see her here yet. When she shows up, I'll put her in. So I've got Ken. I've got Ava. Is Ruth here? I haven't seen Ruth. So anyways, I want to put this here. When people show up, no, no, Jody might too, they probably wait for me to shut up because I do have a long intro and then they show up. But anyways, so what else do you get? So for the shout out, I'll put your name in here. So you basically get a chance that, let's say there's 9 times that I go live in a month. That's 9 opportunities to get a free question answered. Even if you pay for one, and then I pull your name, that means you get 2 questions answered in a show. So, and there's no limit. You get every week, right? Or every show. So anyways, that's what's happening. It's a lot of fun, a lot of added benefits for that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That's when you know when you can see me go live. And if you're a member, you get notification of the polls and the videos that are members only that go out. So that's a big thing. And then don't forget to vote in the poll. Then the last one just came out. I'm going to go ahead and do the video on Sunday. So definitely vote before 7 a.m. on Sunday. And if you're enjoying today's show, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you, especially on the video, because no one does that. They only do it in the chat. I mean, Ava does it. Sherry does it. Even Ken, he doesn't do it. So Ken, I have to say that. I have to tease Ken. But Ava and Sherry are consistent. And then it's really random. So if you could leave a comment on the video itself on YouTube. And then let me know where you're watching from, because you guys know I'm getting ready to travel. I've got some trips planned up to us. I love to meet people in person and to see your country. So I'm excited about that. So at the end of today's show, I will also be doing a general reading for the collective. That's everybody watching live in the replay or whenever this video happens to find you, because that's how it works. That is why I do not put dates on my videos. I don't believe in it. I just believe that whenever that video finds you, it is absolutely meant for you. It could be 10 years from now, and you know what? You hear that message and it totally resonates for you. So that's why I do not do that. Special thank you to all my subscribers. This channel rocks. We have so many phenomenal people, and I meet you as my clients. And that is just confirmation that we have a phenomenal group of people, and it's very flattering to me, the people that I've been meeting that choose to have a reading from me. It's really been awesome. You are other psychics, you're shaman, you are professionals in the legal field, in law enforcement, in other arenas that whether you're on either side of the law, I'm getting a lot of people. It doesn't matter. I'm just reading for you. So we see a lot of that. I just want to say that because it swings both ways. All right, so what else to tell you? All right, here we go. So general guidelines for the live tarot shows. We have 2 rules. One is 1 question per show, and that is because it allows everybody the opportunity to ask a question. And that way it also doesn't become one person's personal reading. Again, the only exception for that is going to be if we do the member shout out and you get that second question, but that's it. So the other rule is no bad language or topics. We have to keep it family friendly for YouTube. We all know YouTube is all about censorship. If you don't know that, you're very naive. It is all about censorship. So we have to keep it family friendly, and that's not a big deal. But if you have something that's off topic, that's when we discuss it in a private session. So you can submit your questions before or during the show, and they will be answered live. A lot of people submit in advance, different time zones, different schedules. This is Friday night. Some people aren't able to watch it live. They're going out, they're with their family, but they do submit in advance. So you'll see these questions come in. So you post your question in PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, $20 minimum, $30 minimum for Super Chat. And just remember, YouTube takes 40%. That's why the Super Chat is a little more expensive. PayPal, state your question in the add a note section. Same with Venmo. Stripe, you're going to have to go ahead and send me a separate email through my website because they just don't have the ability to allow you to post something. All right, we have a disclaimer, and then we're going to get rolling. Thanks, everybody, for listening to that. I do have a lot of messages I need to get out. All right, so the first one is, here's the disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give psychiatric, legal, financial, or medical advice. So the first question is going to be from Ava. And Ava writes, "Hi, Allison. Love the Cancer reading. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you. All right, Ava, let's find out. And flattery gets you everywhere. You guys, I love the feedback. I so appreciate it because I am on the other end of a camera and it's nice to get that feedback. I love seeing people's faces when we meet on Zoom. All right, here we go. The best is when the jaw drops, when the information comes in. I love it. It's great. And you guys get so much out of it. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Ava? I just want to make sure. Okay. Oh my God, Ava. I cannot believe this. Can you believe that? The lottery card. King of Pentacles, Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces. That is your first card out. If you guys don't know, if you're new here, Ava is unbelievable. It's like everything she touches turns to gold. And this is the first card out. Oh my God, Ava. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God, how bizarre. And the Hermit. I just want to show you guys. That's the Hermit character in this deck, and here it is. Ava. I just had a flash. The last question we did for you, the Hermit, came up. I just saw the vision sitting out and staring out. Oh my God, how wild. Ava, you're doing some serious soul searching right now. All right, I'm going to show you the cards again, all of them. This is the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit, because that is the Hermit in this deck. Now, this is because every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck. For me, that's what this card represents. For another tarot reader, no, it's probably just the King of Pentacles. All right, so when we're looking at this, this is amazing. I just need my tea really quick. I don't want to lose my voice. So, King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. Ava, first card out. This is you knowing where you're at in your life right now. He has a lot of accomplishments, a lot of achievements. He's very happy. Look at that face. He's really enjoying his life. He's probably having a glass of wine. He's got his crystals around him. And he's with his best friend, the Hermit, doing that soul searching, going within for enlightenment. That allows him to be very happy to have that enlightenment. That keeps him smart, intelligent, keeps him on his toes because he has a lot of resources. He knows his worth and value. He's grounded, stable, secure. He really knows what he has accomplished in life, and he's really not about to give any of that up. He's really enjoying it. This is that have your cake and eat it too kind of energy. But with that Hermit, that is doing that soul searching. That is the Virgo energy. Virgo. That to me is a doubling down of the Hermit energy in your reading. Right now, you're really going deep on a lot of issues. This is you looking at different aspects of your life. You're looking at yourself. You're looking at your personal relationships, not just romantic, but also with friends. You're looking at maybe with coworkers, pets. You're looking at, I feel like you're also looking at like work and retirement. You're looking at education, and it might even be a review of education, like really taking this all in, because when you're in that Hermit mode, you're looking all the way back, and then you look within, and then you look forward. You're going in different areas, and I feel like you're kind of taking it all in and looking at it and sitting with it. It's like you're ruminating to try and gain some type of enlightenment and information from this. It's also looking at travel, location, possible relocation, housing situations, your health, your finances. You're looking at, I'm seeing travel. I actually just saw a cruise image show up, like on a cruise ship. But you're looking to do something like that where you're able to like picture yourself in the kind of life that you want. And that's an image that's coming through for this. Then it's all 4 aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords is you getting clarity. Wow. With the Hermit, that is razor sharp clarity. That's piercing all the way in, having that depth, wisdom, and knowledge that comes in, that you only gain from that type of, basically it's an old soul. Okay, you have the maturity of thought, you have a high emotional IQ in addition to that, and it allows you to look at the totality of your situation. That is something that's definitely coming in. That is also the sword of communication. So if you need to express yourself in any way or to certain people, you have the ability to do that and to be very tactful and to really get your point across. So that is an energy that's coming through. And then we have that Ace of Cups. That is the Ace of Love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to source. It's an opportunity for you to have love, whether it's going to be romantic or platonic. Maybe it's acquiring new friends. Maybe it's a romantic partner. Maybe it's a pet. Whatever it is, that's bringing beautiful love into your life. And that is an option that's coming in for you, deepening your intuition, your connection to source, opening up your channel. Really expanding that out and feeling into it, because it's hermit mode. You are feeling into it. You're alone. You're tapping into it. You're asking questions. You're exploring it. Good or bad, you're exploring it because you're looking for answers. So that's something that's coming in. And then we have the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, and that passionate new beginning. So that Ace of Wands is really talking about you releasing some dead wood. You're releasing things that really aren't serving you. And I love that. I love that ace because it's like a snake shedding its skin. You are just walking through time. You're walking through your life and you're shedding things that no longer serve you right behind you. And you don't need to look back, and you're not taking baggage with you. Emotional baggage, whatever it is, you just go through and it's clean and it's a new beginning. And then we have that Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. That Ace of Pentacles is literally a golden opportunity that's being handed to you. That's in the 3D, the earthly realm, the realm we live in. And it's in all of those areas. So there could be something coming in for you that you get to definitely tap into and experience. And you're ready for it because the Hermit, you've done that work. So you're ready when it appears. You might even be a little apprehensive, and you're going to not jump at it, but really think about it and look into it to make sure it is what it says it is. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So now we have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces, and you have the Knight. This Knight works for this King. This Knight is on a mission, and its mission is to bring you an opportunity in the 3D, but he is slow. It's Pentacles, it's Earth, it's slow to move. Slow and steady wins the race. This is you taking one steady foot in front of the other, enjoying it too, taking time to smell the roses. In this case, she's looking at crystals. She's got her little tool belt and she's got her handy boots on. She's almost plodding at times. She's so slow. But this is you really enjoying the ride right now. You're taking it all in. And then more Earth energy, because this is Virgo, it's Earth. This is you really tapping into that dark night of the soul, getting that enlightenment yet again. That enlightenment's not going anywhere. You're really putting yourself out there and going deep, looking for answers. And I mean expansive. You're looking at everything in your life, everything in your consciousness, and you're putting it out there. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. You're right on path. That's what's happening for you. Wow. No Cancer energy, no water, all Earth. This is you grounding yourself in the 3D reality. Wow, Ava, I love it. All right. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jody. Yay. Nice to see you, Jody. Awesome. Yep, I'm going to put her in. I've got it right here. I know, Jody, I think that because I'm so long-winded, and you guys have heard it, you wait for the announcements to be over. All right, so I have Ava, Ken, and Jody. All right, so anybody that wants to become a member, Expedia, my friend. I love it. So anybody that wants to become a member tonight, go ahead and join, because your name can go in that bowl. It'll be a lot of fun. Love it. Prepping for a 12-day class. Awesome. Very cool. All right. So Ava, that's amazing. All right, so the next question is from Linda, and she writes, hi, Allison, love your lives and Pisces videos. And by the way, Linda asks a question every single show. She's been doing this ever since I first went live. I swear to God, every single show. So like I said, one question per show. We can definitely do that. So, hi, Allison. Love your lives and Pisces videos. Thank you. And you guys know flattery gets you everywhere. General energy pull. Thank you, Linda. Okay, Linda, let's go ahead and see what does the universe want to tell you today. All right, here we go. Oh my God, this is so bizarre. King of Pentacles, but a different deck. Now, this is not the lottery card. It's only that deck. Like I said, this is just the King of Pentacles, but how bizarre is that? And you saw me shuffle. Oh my God, this is so weird. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. Oops. Okay, so these two cards want to come out together. We have Temperance and the Four of Swords. That just did not want to separate. So we have King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Temperance and the Four of Swords that did not want to be separated. So they came out as a team. All right, so first card, King of Pentacles. Linda, the universe wants you to be grounded, stable, secure. I think you already are, the energy that I'm getting, but it's just a reminder to basically know your worth and value. Look at all the hard work, effort, and energy you've put into everything. These grapes represent all the work you've put into your life to make you who you are right now. This is you knowing the worth and value of your resources, of your pentacles, and you're not about to part with them for any little petty reason. I feel like this is you really kind of looking at your finances right now. I feel like this is focused on finances, and this is allowing you to see what it is and what direction it is that you want to go in. So for me, this is about you really staying the course. This is you really being grounded in this reality, in that earth sign. You're grounding it in so that you're keeping your feet on the ground and your head in the game is what I'm getting. Because we have the Four of Pentacles. This is you, maybe, this is a stubborn, stuck energy, first of all. But this is you holding on to something that is no longer working for you. It's not resonating anymore. And that's causing you to get a blockage. This card is telling me that you need to be a little more flexible in your life in certain areas, which are in the earth realm, because we're pentacles. So again, in relationships, we're looking at work, career, retirement. We're looking at, housing, location, relocation. We're looking, oh, there's the frogs. I'm in Florida. They're all over my window. And then we've got your education. We're looking at your health. We're looking at everything in the 3D, and that's something that you want to be flexible on, because this is saying you're not being flexible on something. So take a look at that and maybe take a deep breath and stand back and relax a little bit in certain areas. Then we have the Temperance card and the Four of Swords. So we have Angel Temperance. This is that beautiful Sagittarius energy. This is you bringing yourself into this position of balance and harmony. It's allowing you to alchemize any negatives into a positive and really embrace some things that are going on around you right now. Even if you're not negative, if it's something in the environment around you, you're alchemizing it. You're not letting it affect you. And that's allowing you to get on this road to glory. It's allowing you to get further and further along on your life path and to have this beautiful success. But at the end of the day, I really feel this is really about you having that balance and harmony right now. There's a lot to it for you. I feel that that's really where you need to be, because this is something that is grounding you, and this is allowing you to channel up to source. So it makes that flow a little more fluid versus this, which is going to be more fixed. You know what I mean? It's just fixed right here. This is allowing you to flow up to source, if that makes sense. Then we have the Four of Swords. This is you taking that time out that you want to rest and relax and recharge yourself. And I think it's because you're getting ready to make a big move. A move meaning a decision. And I think this is you catching your breath before you do a big change in your life, a big shift, because it's definitely coming. These two cards are really talking about that. It's you remaining flexible so that this shift can take place. And that is part of your balance and harmony. Wow. I love that for you, Linda. I hope that that makes sense. Thank you for your question. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and check PayPal. These questions were submitted. Well, Avis did a super chat. Linda submitted her question in advance, so let me go ahead and check PayPal really quick. I know we did have a lot of questions come in also, so let me just go over here really quick. All right, so I am logged out, so just give me a minute. I hope everybody is having a beautiful night. It is Friday, so I appreciate you being here and spending your Friday with me, with all of us, because it's also the moderators too. All right, so let me come over here. All right. So if you have a question that you'd like to ask and you don't know what to ask, you can always say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Like what you see people say, or will I find love this week? Or if you want to get a message from a loved one that's deceased, that is also something that we can do here in this show. All right, so this question came in from Martina. Okay, so here we go. Hello, Allison. Thank you for the manifestation lessons. You're welcome. That was a lot of fun. We made some shifts. I definitely feel the shift. Oh my God, and then you said it. I definitely feel the shift. I look forward to my reading with you on Sunday. Yeah, so do I. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Martina from Vermont. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. What does the universe want to tell Martina today? So I think there's one opening left on Sunday. If anybody watching wants to book a reading, really, I think I only have a couple of spaces left, and then they're gone for this birthday special if you're interested. Okay, what does the universe want to tell Martina today? We have 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. God, swift moving energy. We have 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the King of Swords, Knight of Swords. So the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, super fast moving energy. Some of the fastest cards in this deck, or in the tarot, I should say. These are gifts, blessings, and omens coming in, and they all come in at one target. And that's going to be something that you are focused on. So for me, this is whatever I feel the energy that's coming. Oh my God, and you did the manifestation. That's right. So what I was going to say is I can feel it. This is what's coming in on something that you're manifesting in. You are going to have these gifts, blessings, and omens coming in that are going to lead you in the right direction that you're going in. The 7 of Wands. This is you standing your ground, setting up some healthy boundaries. If there's people around you that are trying to prevent you from bringing in this manifestation, this is you not having it. You're definitely sticking to your guns and you're defending what it is that you're doing. Even if you don't have to actually defend yourself, we're adults. We don't have to answer to anybody unless we have a partner or someone that, it affects them too. But you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. This is just you putting up a healthy boundary. That way you can get further down on your life mission, your life path. That's something that's coming in. Then we have this Knight of Swords. He is fast moving energy. So this is telling me that you are stepping into your truth, because every knight is on a mission, and his mission is for truth, rational thought, critical analysis. This tells me that you're seeing very clearly and you are rushing in. You're not holding back. I want to show you the cards again. Gifts, blessings, and omens come in, but you're not holding back. Your energy is you're fighting for what it is that you want, and you're rushing in with truth. You're not letting anything get in the way. And these are the cards of action, and he's about action too because he's rushing in. He's air, so we're looking at thoughts, words, and ideas, which tells me this is your manifestation coming in, and you're taking action on it to make it happen. And gifts, blessings, and omens are your manifestation coming into this reality, and you're going to seize this wand and make stuff happen for yourself. Oh my God, that's amazing. Martina, I love it. All right, I will see you Sunday. Thank you for your question. All right, here we go. The next one is going to be from Tara, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. This is my first time asking a question. Welcome. I love your videos. I feel like you are talking directly to me. I watch them all. Thank you." Oh, thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. I appreciate that. My mother passed away, and I want to know if she is here with me and if she has a message for me. Thanks, Tara, New Mexico. I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and see if your mom has anything to say to you. Okay. I'm going to get a different deck for that. All right. Let's see if your mom has something that she wants to say. Is she here with you, and does she have a message for you? We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Your mom is absolutely here with you. I just want you to know, as a tarot reader, when I ask a yes or no question and I pull an ace, I have a yes. I ask two questions. I'm getting the chills all over. Is your mom here with you, and does she have a message for you? Yes and yes. I just got two aces, and you guys saw me shuffle. That is amazing. So, along with the Seven of Pentacles, this is telling me, is your mom here with you? Yes. This is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth, of clarity, of communication. This is you thinking very clearly. There's no illusion in what it is. This is what she wants you to see. She wants you to see things very clearly. So for me, this is saying that maybe you're still grieving and it's hard to see that. I'm just going to tell you something that's not coming through in the messages, but I need to say this because I was told this when my mom died. And it was the best information someone ever said to me. Do not make any big decisions for at least 1 year. I would say 3 years personally. Don't make any big decisions. Don't spend any money, especially if you get an inheritance. Don't buy homes, cars. Don't do anything for at least a year, because even though you think you're in your right mind, you're not. And that's true for anybody watching. It's a process that you really need to go through because you're grieving. It's emotional and you just need to process it out. This is something that's saying that to try and get that clear thinking, to get rid of that cloudiness and to go through that grieving process. Everybody goes through it in their own way. This is telling me that this is you processing it in your head. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, that you have a lot of choices around you. She wants you to know that there's a lot of choices, so don't feel stuck. Don't feel like you're trapped. There's a lot of items here in the 3D. So relationship, whether it's going to be with friends or with romantic partners, pets, career, housing, it's everything in the 3D. You have a lot of options here. She does not want you to feel trapped, but whatever you nurture is what's going to come into fruition. So if you want a romantic relationship, this is you putting that time, effort, and energy into nurturing one. So putting yourself out there, going to places where you think you might meet that partner, investing in that. This is you just putting that time in and seeing what comes of it. So this could be education, putting the time in. If you sign up for classes, do the work. Don't blow it off, and invest it and watch that personal growth and development happen. It's that kind of energy. She just wants to see you grow and flourish. The last card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is literally a golden opportunity that's being presented to you in the 3D. Both of these cards are pentacles. Your mom wants a gift and blessing, a new beginning for you in this. Again, there's a lot of choices here for you. Choose wisely and nurture the one that you really want. That's you needing to think very clearly before you make a choice. And that's something that you need to do first before you progress on this. But she just wants nothing but the best for you. And that's what's coming in the cards. I find it interesting that there's no cup energy here, which is love. Your mom is more concerned about the practicality of your life and that you land on your feet. She loves you. That's not the message that's coming through. The message that's coming through is she wants you to be okay and to make the right choices in your life. That way you have a beautiful, happy life and you don't make the wrong choices and you pay a heavy price for it. Because we've seen that when we make bad choices, especially if it's financial, it might take you years to recover, if you recover. So I just feel like she just wants you to take your time and make smart, educated decisions. That's what's coming in. But to nurture the choices that you make. All right, Tara, that's what your mom wants to tell you. Thank you for your question. All right, here we go. So the next question is from Alex in Ottawa. A lot of Canadians, by the way. A lot of Canadians are my clients. So, and they are in Ottawa. in Montreal. They're everywhere. Okay, so this one is from, he says, hello, Allison. Love your lives. I booked your reading for next week. Yay. I saw that. You missed the special. I think you, yeah. If you want to change it to Tuesday, we can do that, but that's the cutoff. But you just let me know. All right, so I booked a reading for next week. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Alex from Ottawa. Okay, let's go ahead and see. What does the universe want to tell Alex today? And where are we on time? Okay. I think that, I'm just going to say it, I think this is a good opportunity to do final call because I talked a lot. Because it gives people the opportunity to spend some time getting their questions together and then submitting it. So, final call. If anybody has a question that they want to ask, this is an excellent time to go ahead and do that. Sherry's here. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. I'm going to put you in the bowl. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Tamara. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad I got to check the chat. Tomorrow, we have to go celebrate my birthday after the 30th. Okay, here we go. All right, so I am going to put, hold on, Sherry. Sherry, there's Sherry. Okay, Sherry's in the bowl now. All right, here we go. All right. All right, so this is for Alex from Ottawa. What does the universe want to tell Alex? Okay, Page of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. All right, Page of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Swords and we have the Eight of Cups. I don't know what that is. All right. I think someone's got an issue. Okay, here we go. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So, Alex, what the universe wants to tell you is you've got an opportunity that's going to be showing itself. This is something that's just going to present. I think it's going to be in your day-to-day activities, like, you know, walking along. Maybe you go to a coffee shop, you're standing in line for a cup of coffee, and you strike up a conversation with someone, and an opportunity presents. Work, connection, friendship, whatever it is, it's that kind of energy where you're just going to be going along doing a routine and you bump into some type of an opportunity that's coming in for you. The Knight of Swords, it's up to you to seize it. This is a quick moving energy. Like I said, if it's standing in line at a coffee shop and you have the opportunity to meet, let's say, just a friendship, it's up to you to move very quickly to exchange numbers and information. Otherwise, that moment is gone. It's that kind of energy. And when if it's a business connection, hey, you know, I'm looking for this and you have that skill set, boom, business card. Or, you know, you do it in an appropriate way, but it's like not losing that moment. That's something that's definitely coming in because that moment will walk away and not come back. So for me, this is a very fast moving energy, but it's definitely an opportunity that's going to be presenting itself to you. So because that's Pentacles, you're looking at relationships, something in work and career, and that can be romantic, friendships, even getting a pet. Whenever you meet someone in your line that's a dog breeder of the dog that you want, and it just happens to be that moment in time, luck and right timing. It's that kind of energy, taking a trip, you know, education, maybe someone's teaching a class on something you want. It's beautiful. So absolutely, there you go. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Hey, Radhika, nice to see you. Okay, I'm putting your name in the bowl. What that means, when we do the shout out, you got to be here. I'm gonna double check. Okay, Radhika, I have you right here. I'm gonna put you in the bowl. Okay. So next question, again, final call. Anybody watching that wants to ask a question, now is the time. All right, so, and this is your question. Oh my God, this is your question. Radhika, your timing. You're another person that just has the luck that just shows right up. Hi, Jennifer. Oh my God, Radhika, listen to this. This is your question. Unbelievable. I love this day. Hi, Allison. Thank you for your wonderful live sessions. I am mostly able to catch them on replay at the moment. My question for today is the following. What is the best thing for me to focus on or do in the next week? Thank you, Radhika. Oh my God, your timing is incredible. That's amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh my God. And of course, flattery gets you everywhere. All right, here we go. It's for Radhika. What is the best thing for you to focus on or do in the next week? We have the Justice card. We have the Five of Swords and the High Priestess. Oh my God, I love it. We have the Justice card, the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. So this is really saying the Justice card, I feel like you need to focus on some legal matter for this, literally. I feel that not only is it you standing in your integrity, I feel that this could be contracts that you need to do, maybe a business license. It's that kind of energy. There's some type of a legal matter coming up. This could have to do with real estate, with a lease or anything like that. There's some legal matter that's going to be coming up that you might want to take a look at. The Five of Swords. I think that this is going to be a headache for you. I don't think you're going to enjoy it, but it is something that kind of needs to be done, is to just to take a look at that energy. This could be something that's an obstacle that's coming in, and by you looking at these documents or the legal matter, it's allowing you to see an obstacle and to deal with it before it mushrooms into something bigger than it already is. The High Priestess is here for you. This might have something, because I know you're a psychic, this might have something to do with your business. Maybe like in the United States, we have it where you need a business license, or, you know, put it in an LLC or whatever it is that you want to do. And if you have a brick and mortar establishment, there might be contracts that are involved with that. So it's really looking at some, that's why I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with your business, but this is you also feeling into it. So feeling into anything that might be a legal matter to look into, something that will bring you in balance. You come out on top. There's just something that might have something to do with an obstacle. Oh my God, look at that energy. That's you. That's you as the High Priestess. So that's why I think it might have something to do with your business, a legal matter. Maybe again, like real estate, maybe with licensing, maybe it's with a vendor, a contract with a vendor. It's that kind of energy, or contracts that you have with your customers, because that is a legal binding agreement. Wow, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. So take a look at that to avoid or to recognize an obstacle so that you can deal with it. Wow, and your timing's incredible. I can't believe you shut up right when your question was there. Oh my God, that's amazing. All right, so what else to say? Oh, thank you for that. Here we go. Thank you. I love what I do, Jennifer. I absolutely love it. Hi, Melanie. Yeah, I absolutely love it. All right, so next question. Again, final call. I'm going to go ahead and check it really quick. I think I'm timed out. Let me just see. Let me refresh. All right. And let me do stripe. Okay, what is going on? Oh, what happened here? All right, so I don't know what happened to Stripe. It's making me do something weird. Oh my God, they sent a text to my phone. So that's not going to happen. I'm filming on my phone. All right, I'll have to deal with Stripe later. No one really submits through Stripe. That's really through the website for readings. So if you've submitted a question on Stripe, I'm going to answer it on Tuesday. I don't know why they just did that. Usually it's just me doing stupid stuff on there, like you know, like choose all the motorcycles or do this or do that, but this time it was having me do something completely different. All right, so what else to tell you? So we have a question from Laura, and she writes, hi Allison, love your shows and Cancer videos. I'm still in awe over my reading with you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Amazing and accurate, thank you. I have a clear channel. All right, when will I find love? Thanks, Laura. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right. So this is probably a good time to also do the members shout out too. All right, here we go. This is for Laura. When will I find love? Okay, here we go. We have the Fool. We have the Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. All right, the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. This tells me it's the next chapter of your life. That tells me that it's going to be happening soon. Now, this is a major arcana, so that's that big sweeping energy. Something's going to take place over months or years, but we have this victory and success after a struggle right here to support that. This tells me that it's coming. It's coming. I feel like it's coming soon. So after maybe some heartaches or some bad relationships, that you finally find the person that's right for you, and you're going to really enjoy it. This purple amethyst is a reminder to stay high vibing and to avoid negativity, whether it's in yourself with any type of self-doubt or disappointment that it's not happening fast enough, or that you also don't want to be with someone that's negative. So when you see a red flag go off, walk the other way. We have this Page of Pentacles, and that's just telling me that you're going to have an opportunity present, because this is going to represent relationships. So I think that it's definitely going to be coming in. Because this is a younger energy, I think it might start off as a friendship first. That way you get that development, you get to know the person, you like each other, it's authentic, and then it can transition into a romantic relationship. But it's definitely coming. And with that Fool card, that is the next chapter of your life. So you have that beautiful cycle of love. You get to go through all the different stages. Oh my God, I love that for you, Laura. Thank you for your question. All right, so let me just check the chat. All right, so for the members, I'm just going to go ahead and read to you the names that we have in here. So we have Sherry, Ava, Ken, Jody, and Radhika. Anybody else that I've missed? Because I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to give people the opportunity to sign off. Okay, next question is going to be from Gregory in Cape Town, South Africa. Wow, I love it. I know it. I love this because I have got clients all over the world. All right, Allison, love your show and the new dailies. Thank you very much. I enjoy doing it too. Those dailies are fun. They're short and sweet. Will I find love in the next year? Thanks, Gregory from Cape Town, South Africa. Okay, let's find out. All right, you are on my list of places to go. Cape Town, South Africa. I cannot wait. I've heard it's one of the most beautiful places on this planet, actually. So I cannot wait to go see it. All right, here we go. This is for Gregory. Will he find love in the next year? Seven of Wands. We have the King of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, I think so. This energy is saying that you are definitely going to find it. This is you with the Seven of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So we've got two sevens. And what I like about this is that this is you not settling. You're staying in this beautiful bubble of love. This is you in that high vibing positivity, and you're not settling. Even if there's people around you that might be lower vibrations, any blockages, anything coming in, you're not having it. You're just in this bubble, which tells me you're going to be attracting somebody else that might be in their love bubble. And that's going to be something that brings the two of you together because you're in the same vibration. This King of Cups, he's explored his emotions to a very deep level. He's very mature in love and his emotional IQ. This is you and the person you're going to be attracting. So you're going to have a very deep, loving relationship because you're both capable of deep love. It's not that one person is capable of deep love and the other person is shallow. That's not what you're, or what's even worse is immature. And then they behave in really immature ways and they act out. This is you both having this depth of emotion, and it's allowing you to have no drama. You're very loyal, you're upfront, you're honest, because you understand the value in that. If you're going to have a relationship, you need to have that. Then we have this Seven of Pentacles, and this is really, again, you having a lot of choices. Gregory, I think that with your energy, I think that there's a lot of women out there that would love someone like you. It's you choosing the one that's right for you and nurturing that relationship. And again, I think that it might even start as a friendship to get that depth. And whatever you nurture is what's going to have roots, and that's going to be very grounding and stable and secure for you. And that's going to be a deep, loving relationship, something that's really going to grow into fruition. Think of it as you're nurturing this and it grows into a giant tree. Beautiful energy. So in the next year, I would say it's sooner than that. The way the cards are, and there's 2 7s in there, I would actually say that you're probably going to find love in the next 3 to 6 months. I would shorten that. All right, Gregory, thank you for your question. And congratulations, you have to let us know. All right. Then we've got, let's see. All right. So the next one is from Harry. So I had to double check this. So this is my friend Harry. So he writes, "Hi, Allison. Love your live shows and your Virgo videos. I hope you visit Scotland soon." You know I am, because I'm coming to see you. "I would love a reading with you in person. Is now a good time for me to travel to Bali? Love you, Harry." Okay, Harry, let's find out. This is so funny. You have the same name as my ex-husband. This is so funny. All right, so here we go. Is now a good time for you to travel to Bali? Okay, let's find out. We have 7 of Swords, we have King of Swords, and 2 of Cups. It is, but there's something about the timing on this. So we've got 7 of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. So this is really telling me that you need to be strategic in your timing. So you really need to look at a lot of things that are going on, and that to me is political. I think what's coming in is that you need to look at the politics in both countries and also the seasons, and that's when you're making your decision. You need to be really strategic about your travel right now. So that would be anything going on in Scotland, and we see the crazy stuff in the UK right now. What's happening in Scotland? That's up to you, but it's really to time it right. This could be like, making sure you have a really good home security system if you're going to be gone for an extended period of time. Do you have loved ones coming by? It's that kind of energy to really protect what it is that you have, but it's you being strategic about when you leave and when you return also. We also have this King of Swords. This is talking about you really tapping into your intellect and really looking to see, do you want to go to Bali right now? And if so, where are you going to stay? There's something about you being very strategic about what it is that you're doing. That tells me something might be happening in Scotland soon. This is you really looking very clearly at, like, my room just went dead silent. So it's one of those things where you can hear a pin drop. So that's in the energy of this room itself. So that tells me, again, I think that it has something to do with politics. And you guys know I don't like to talk politics on my channel because I'll lose my mind. I'm just kidding. No, but I really don't want to go there. I want to keep it more high vibing for your own personal growth and development. But this is steering me in that way. And I just think, Harry, that you need to be very careful and cautious right now in Scotland for you to leave and go to Bali. I don't know if there's like an issue coming back, if there's something that happens to your things in Scotland while you're gone, but there's something that's an undercurrent that's there. Because if you go to Bali, you're going to have a fantastic time. It's wonderful. You'll make a connection there. I think you have wonderful relationships with the people there, your friends, any romantic relationships. There's anything like that. I think you truly enjoy it and you love the culture and everything there. But there's something happening back in Scotland where you really have to be strategic and smart about what it is that you're doing. Wow, I hope that helps. All right, and I look forward to seeing you when I'm there. I just don't have the dates yet, but I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know, actually. So here we go. I'm going to Scotland first. All right, Harry, thank you. Lots of love. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the members shout out. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so just checking. I just saw someone post a question. Not sure if somebody went ahead and posted on PayPal or Venmo. Stripe, I don't know what happened to Stripe. It wants me to do something on my phone, so I don't really have access. So I'm just going to refresh really quick. And then no more questions if anyone's submitting. All right. So this just came in from Carl in Santa Monica. Okay. Hi, Allison. I just booked a reading with you. I love your energy. What does the universe want to tell me tonight? Cheers, Carl from Santa Monica. Oh, thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. You guys know that. Awesome. Okay, let's see. What does the universe want to tell you tonight? You guys don't know where Santa Monica is? It's up in LA, California. That's where I am from, San Diego, south of that. Awesome. Okay. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Carl tonight? And then we'll come back and do the members question. Here we go. We have the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. Five of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Chariot. So the universe wants to tell you that after you go through a lot of drama in relationships and things that are going on around you in your life right now, that's that card of drama and strife, that a beautiful relationship is going to be discovered. This is you discovering kindred spirits. This could be a friendship. This could be a romantic relationship, but it's that type of connection where, it's that lovely feeling when you go and you have coffee with someone, like let's say it's a date and you're just meeting for the first time, or let's say it's not a date. Maybe it's just a friendship. And you go and you meet them and you feel like you've known them forever. And you talk and talk and talk, and you actually don't want to leave. So instead of like this 30 or 40 minute like coffee date or an hour, it ends up being like 3 or 4 hours or longer. It's that kind of energy. That's what the universe is telling you. So something is definitely coming in for you. And it's victory and success. I think you meet someone that is really the kind of person you're looking for. And I don't think you expected it. I think that there's been like a lot of bad relationships. And maybe you just took a step back, but now it's coming in. It's almost like now that you're not looking, it's coming in and it's coming in fast. This to me is saying victory and success. It's a fast moving energy. It's using your intuition. This is traditionally Julius Caesar riding into Rome. I love that example because you guys know I love Julius Caesar. I think he is brilliant. And this is that beautiful energy of conquering and coming in and doing that kind of victory lap. And it's gorgeous. You have that success, but the key is your intuition. You know when to turn left, when to turn right. You know what to do. You're trusting your gut. And that's that beautiful energy that's guiding you. That's what's coming in for you, Carl from Santa Monica. I love that for you. All right, now we're going to do the members drawing. This is a fast show tonight, by the way. I've got, I don't know how many more questions left, but I'll look in just a second. It's a fast show. All right. My voice is going to give out. Hold on. Okay. So don't submit any more questions unless it's a super chat, because then I can see it right in front of my face. Okay. So let me grab a deck. Let's do this for the members. I want this deck. And let me get the bowl. Okay, so am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? I'm just going to check in really quick. So I've already said those names out. Jody, are you still here? Radhika, are you still here? I just want to make sure because I don't want to call your name out and you're not here. Just checking in. Can you guys sign off in the chat? Yay. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate it. Jody, I was going to ask you, do you want to be a moderator on the channel? Let me know. Yes. Yay, Radhika. Okay, great. So let me go ahead and do this. Radhika, I was going to ask you, but I know that you're in a different time zone. I don't know if you could, if you can be here. So when I go back to doing a day, I think that might work out better for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right. So I'll tell you, if you are watching in the audience, go look what the membership cost is. It's incredibly affordable. Okay. Oh my God, Radhika, this is for you. You're winning tonight on so many levels. So think of a question that you want to ask. I know you already submitted a question, so now this is your second one. So this is the only exception when you get to ask 2 questions in a show. So Radhika, let me know and go ahead and post it in the chat, and we'll go ahead and answer that for you. Congratulations. Oh my God, I love it. All right. So while we're waiting for you, I'm going to go on to the next one. So I just want to remind everyone, actually, you know what? Actually, let me just go ahead and I'll do like a little post. I know, it's incredible. So hold on. Yeah, I'm going to bring a morning show back. I'm just trying to figure out when, and I think it's going to be when I'm done traveling, because I've had a lot of my European clients and viewers say the same thing. They're putting it on the videos, but they're saying that the live is really hard for them, the time that I go live for Europe. So I think I'm going to have to switch it. The evening ones begin at 4:30. Oh my God, yuck. Oh my God. Well, thank you for being here. I wouldn't be anywhere at 4:30 in the morning. I mean, unless I just randomly wake up. That's hard. Thank you for being here. So that's why I need to come up with a morning one. So, okay. So think of a question that you'd like to ask. And I'm just going to go ahead and plug my ad that I've got going on right now. So if you guys are new, or if you're just joining us, I'm just going to remind you that I do have a birthday special. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, messages from your loved ones where I use my mediumship, or any of the 1-hour lessons, that it's 15% off. It's my birthday special. So you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There, right next to book a session, right next to it says birthday sale. Click on that, and that will allow you to go ahead and get the discount off. If you do the book a session, I'll still give you a discount, but just know it's difficult only because it's through Stripe. They take a cut right off the front. I send you a refund. It's another cut off, and Stripe is actually high. I was using PayPal before, but I'm using Stripe now, and they do take a significant amount. So I love them, but just know that. So I would prefer if you could just do it right the first time. That way I don't have to go ahead and give you a refund that way. So we're paying those fees back and forth. So I don't like to pay the banksters. I just don't. I appreciate their services, but they really charge a ridiculous amount of money for what they do. So that's the only reason. All right. So Radhika, are you posting a question? Did I miss it? I'm just waiting. Okay, Radhika, where's your question? Did I miss it? Hi, Angel. Nice to see you. I'm part Danish. I can't wait to go there. I'm going there in about a month and a half. I cannot wait. All of Scandinavia, actually. But yeah, I'm Danish, so I can't wait to go. It's my heritage. All right, so here we go. Thank you so much for this beautiful gift of a second reading. I guess my question for today is love coming this year? Okay, let's find out. And you're welcome. You deserve it. It's meant to be. Your name was chosen. It's absolutely meant to be. All right. So will you find love this year? So since that's a love question, I'm going to go to my love deck. I haven't used my love deck for a while. Let me come over here. I've really been enjoying that Light Seers deck. It's gorgeous energy. This is so beautiful and loving. Okay. No, not a problem. Okay, here we go. So, will you find love this year? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Emperor and the Chariot. Yes, you will. So, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Chariot. So look at these cards. So we've got two major arcanas and the Three of Pentacles. This beautiful Three of Pentacles is about quality people, quality work. This is teamwork makes the dream work energy. That means you're going to be meeting someone that wants to actually work as a team, a partnership, that they're looking for that, just like you're looking for that. Someone that is really looking forward to having someone that is either their equal or everybody has their assigned roles and they work together as a team. It's a beautiful energy. This quality work and quality people, quality relationships, this gives you a really strong foundation, which is why this can be the card of marriage or a long-term committed relationship, whatever it is that you would be looking for. Beautiful energy. Then we have the Emperor and the Chariot, the Emperor. This is about you getting what it is that you want. And I want to say that, remember, the Emperor is all four kings put together. He has mastered each king. So we're looking at King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands, and King of Pentacles. He is all of those put together, which makes him really powerful. So that's why he's very strategic. He can think several moves ahead. This is the Emperor with the outward focus into the realm, because that's what the kings are. They focus into the realm, whereas the queens focus inward. So for me, this is you looking out into your environment, and this is you choosing an emperor. This is you being the emperor. So it's both ways, because it's teamwork makes the dream work. This is you not settling. This is you with the armor on under your robe, ready to fight for the type of relationship that you want. That means you're not going to settle. You're flexible, but you're not going to settle for someone that is not of the caliber or the status that you're looking for. You're willing to hold out and get exactly what it is that you want. You're holding the world in your hands. You have a lot to offer, a lot to bring to the table, and this is you waiting for that. You're also going to meet an emperor. So you're going to meet someone that is looking for the same thing. It's almost like you're mirroring each other. So you're looking for someone that wants the same thing, someone that is also a leader, that's independent, that's intelligent, that is standing in your true authentic self, because that's another thing about this card. This is your integrity that's coming in for both of you. And then, of course, we have the Chariot here yet again. This is victory and success coming in a relationship. Now, again, this is that classic Julius Caesar riding into Rome, and this is trusting your intuition. That's that gorgeous Cancerian energy. You've shown up in your own reading in a position of strength and power. That means it's really powerful. You are going to be getting what it is that you want. Maybe it's even a fellow Cancerian. Maybe it's an Aries. I don't want to, I don't like to do that to narrow it down to signs, because we all have so many different placements in our natal chart. I identify as a Virgo, but you know what? I'm not your regular Virgo. I do crazy stuff, right? I've got a lot of different placements of wild things in my chart. So this is really, to me, symbolizing that something is really coming in. You're going to have that victory and success in love. Choosing your intuition, feeling into it. That means you're feeling deeply into yourself, because that's you. You're a Cancer. So that's powerful. Trust your intuition. Trust your connection to source. This is you being open to that beautiful love energy and trusting it, trusting your gut. So yeah, that's what's going to come in for you. I love it. Oh my God, you have to let us know. I love it. And I'll definitely let you know when I do the day show again. Again, it'll probably be after I get back from my Canadian trip. All right, here we go. So thank you. Let me see. All right. Oh, thank you. I love it. Thank you. And so this is by donation. So if you are looking for a question, Giuseppe, then you can either do a super chat, because we've already done final call. So don't post it in PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe. So it would have to be a super chat, or just next time. You know what? I'm going to be doing Vancouver. So I'm from San Diego, and I'm currently living in Florida. So I'm going to be going up on the eastern side of Canada, but I hope to be going back to the west coast of the United States. And when I do, at least somewhere over there, when I do, that's when I'm going to be up on British Columbia. And because that's my coast. I'm a West Coast kind of girl, but I've met phenomenal people here. Lovely. Tamara, if you're still here, Tamara is just one of the most incredible people, but I know she's leaving Florida too, because this weather sucks. So anyways, there's a lot of people that can't handle this weather. The heat and humidity is unbelievable, and it's all year long. God, I mean, it really takes a special person to handle this weather. I've given it 6 years. I can't acclimate. So long story short, I'll be over there next year. I don't know when, but I definitely plan on going up there, because I just think Canada is one of the most beautiful areas ever. I was like right at the border on Washington, looking over at the Canadian border, but I didn't get a chance to go. I had my dogs with me, and I just didn't want to take them. This was a couple of years ago. So I can't wait to go. All right. So what to tell you? Long story short, huh? All right, so what else to tell you? Join the membership on the channel. It gives you this opportunity to ask a question, and it's really affordable, and you get a lot of benefits for it. Plus, you're part of this awesome community. All right, so what else to tell you? So we have another question. This is from Eleanor, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. Will I find love?" This is another love question. That's funny. Thanks, Eleanor from New York. I'm not laughing at you, Eleanor. I just love it because we're all manifesting love, and I am too. I'm manifesting in my soulmate. Okay, here we go. So, here we go. Will Eleanor find love this year? Eleanor from New York. Let's find out. Oh my God. Oh shit. Hold on. I almost forgot. All right. Hold on. The only reason I say that is because YouTube, like I said in the very beginning, is all about censorship. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine having to censor all the Renaissance painters and stuff? So this is the Lover's card. They're naked because that's part of the energy of this card. You're naked to your naked self. You're vulnerable and you're exposing yourself. And it's beautiful. They're actually gorgeous. Well, anyways, this is the Lover's card. First card out. Let me pull the other two cards. The Hermit. And, oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so I'm not going to hold the Lover's card up per se. I'm going to do something like this. So the Lover's card, there's her face. It's all about choices from the heart. So when I'm calling, so that would be on a general read. Now we're at, God, I have so many thoughts coming in, I can't articulate. So we're asking about love. So when the Lover's card shows up for love, that tells me it's spectacular. You're going to be finding your soulmate, someone that is really in alignment with you, someone that has your same morals, ethics, and values. When you have 10 must-haves for the type of person you're looking for, they're hitting that 8, 9, and maybe 10. When you have these deal breakers, they're not really hitting many, right? No one's perfect, but you're really looking for someone that's of high caliber, and I can feel that in the energy of the cards. The Hermit is here. That's why. That's that deep old soul. So this Lover's card, though, is talking about choosing from the heart. That tells me it will be a heart-to-heart connection, a deep connection, maybe even having past lives together. And it's that feeling when you know that this is the one. There is no mistaking that feeling. Everybody has felt that before, and if you haven't, it's incredible. And when it does happen to you, you will know it when you feel it. It's like out of a movie, but it's reality, and it's gorgeous. That is the energy of that Lover's card. Then we have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is what I am. You guys hear me joke around about it all the time. This is having those dark nights of the soul, soul searching. It is the wise old soul getting that knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment and sharing it forth with the rest of the world. This is you bringing your light out. That tells me this is you really exposing yourself. Now that Lover's card, they're naked, so you're exposing who you are. You're not holding back. You're not hiding behind a mask. You are presenting your true, authentic self because you're looking for that true, authentic soul in the other person, and it's mirroring you back and forth. It's a gorgeous energy, and this is that, again, this is that energy that you are really going deep, and I think that what I'm getting is that you're looking for someone deep too, deep of not just intelligence, but that they have like high caliber. And you're just not settling. You're really looking for something special, someone that's really high functioning individual, like the head of a company kind of person. And then we have this Ace of Pentacles. This is literally the golden opportunity. It's a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. Pentacles, that's relationships, platonic, romantic, pets, having children. That's what this represents. Now, it represents a lot more, but because it's specifically we're talking about love, this is an opportunity coming in for you. This is huge. The Lover's card, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. This is like a mic drop moment. It's definitely coming in for you this year. Yeah. This is a major arcana. There's two major arcanas and an ace. So it probably will be that big sweeping energy over a year. It won't be instant, but it's definitely coming. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you for your question. All right. The next question is from Kyle. And he writes, "Hi, Allison. I love and appreciate your skills. I lost my best friend last month. Does she have a message for me?" Okay, let's go ahead and find out. I'm sorry for your loss. All right, let's see what the cards have to say about your situation. I'm going to switch decks for that. All right, let me come over here. So, does your friend have a message for you? Last month, man, you're still raw. That you're still feeling that. Oops, hold on. Let me move these out of the way. All right. All right, does she have a message for you? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So this is very interesting. This is about luck and right timing. So this is about change. This wheel is spinning. It's that wheel of life. It's the wheel of time. This, oh my God, I'm getting the chills. She's in the room. So what I'm getting is that this is luck and right timing, but this was her time. And then she's also saying that this is your time. This is your time to grieve and move through this, that this is actually going to make you stronger. There was some life lesson that you were meant to learn from her passing. So there's, oh God, I can't cry. So this is just something that's coming up that is somehow it's a connection that this was a life lesson meant for you. And it's not guilting you. It's just, this is part of your human experience here. It was, maybe to teach you how to grieve, to show you that you truly loved this individual. Whatever the lesson is, it's definitely there for you. Then we have the Ten of Swords. This is a painful completion coming to an end. That is the relationship with her, and that she's trying to say your grieving will be coming to an end, and that you're going to heal yourself from that and be able to move on. It's going to take time. This is actually considered a blessing in disguise. And I know that it might not sound like that right now because it's only been a month, and that's it. I'm not being insensitive, but that you're still raw and reeling from the death of your friend, your best friend, in fact. And this is just saying that these are cycles, because these are painful cycles coming to an end. And this is a cycle with the Wheel of Time. And we've got more wheels as pentacles. So there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of change that's coming in. It's that cycle of life. Sounds like she left a little too soon, but that's what her time was. This is for you to be balanced, grounded, stable, secure. She doesn't want to see you do anything crazy. She doesn't want to see your emotions get out of whack. In fact, there's no emotions here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Jupiter energy, we've got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. She wants to see you get through this, and it makes you stronger. I'm getting this image that she does want to see you have roots in the ground to make yourself strong. And when the roots are in the ground and you've got the trunk of the tree, the top of the tree is able to sway, but it doesn't come down, but it remains flexible. You're able to go with this type of flow. It's like it's taught you a lesson on how to be flexible, and that you can't hold on to something forever. It's like some things just leave. And that is this luck and right timing to enjoy the moment for when you have it, because it's not always there. Oh my God, I'm just getting the goosebumps. That's what she wants to say to you. Oh my God, how heartbreaking. Thank you for your question. All right, so let me see if there's any more that came in. Nope, that's going to be it. So this was a short show. I think I answered some stuff pretty fast, so that could be part of it. Anyways, this was a great show. I appreciate that for everybody. So now we're going to go ahead and do the group reading, the collective reading. All right. So this is going to be for everybody that's watching live. in the replay or whenever this video happens to find you, because that's how it works. You watch it in 10 years, it's meant for you. You watch it in 2 years, it's meant for you. Next month, meant for you. All right, so let's see what the universe wants to tell us today. Here we go. Oh my God. First card out, the beautiful Sun card. Then we have the Justice card and the Nine of Wands. Wow, what a lineup. We have the Sun, the Justice card, and the Nine of Wands. So this is really talking about everybody to follow your inner joy. This is an excellent time to keep that vibration high, follow your inner joy, do what it is that you love, surround yourself with the people you love. Don't waste your time with people that aren't resonating with you or people that are creating problems, drama, and strife. This is you really having that ease and that love of life and going towards the light. And if you're having a moment, this is you having light shined on it to gain enlightenment into certain issues. So maybe this is you asking the universe for help even and getting some light shined on a matter. This is also that type of enlightenment, but really follow your inner joy, your inner child, and really embrace life. That's a big message, because that's going to lead to you having a good mental health, good physical health, because your vibration is high. It's very uplifting and positive, very affirming. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck. Look at those gorgeous colors. So beautiful. Then we have the Justice card. This is about standing in your integrity. This is about knowing right from wrong. This is about doing what is right for you. To me, this is also about doing right for the people around you. So for me, especially in the other deck, and it resonates with this deck also, it's about also protecting the innocent. Now, that's people that are in your energy field. What do I mean by that? That's going to be small children that maybe don't have a voice for themselves, animals. Maybe it's your senior parents or friends that are in a senior facility, or someone that just doesn't have the ability to speak for themselves anymore, maybe with dementia or Alzheimer's. So that's like if they're in daycare, or like if they're at an institution, if they're adults like that, you want to go do those surprise inspections and not announce yourself. You want to show up and see what they're really experiencing when they're there. If they're in diapers, are their diapers being changed? Do they have bed sores? Do they have any bruises, right? Are they eating? Are they okay? Are they drugged out? Because sometimes these institutions will drug the patients so that they don't have any problems. So see how that person is being treated. Same thing for small children. Are they okay? Do a check-in. Do the same thing. Look for bruises, scratches, and talk to the children. Are they withdrawn? Or is there anything that's different that's gone on? They might not be able to articulate their feelings. They're young. So it's looking at that. Same thing for animals. What's happening with the animals and pets? If you've introduced somebody new into your home, maybe it's a new boyfriend or girlfriend or partner, or something has gone on. This is you making sure that they're okay, right? So it's kind of an energy where it's like you're being the great protector. It's a gorgeous energy for you to stand in your power and know the strength and power that you have to do what is right in this world. It really ties in, as far as I'm concerned, to the Sun card, because this is positive. When you're doing right in the world, it's radiating out and everybody gets to benefit from that. We're shining a light on any darkness, and it's running, and it's that kind of energy. We're standing in this type of truth and justice. You shine a light on that darkness and watch it run. It can't hide, right? It's being exposed. It's being exposed all over the world. Then we have this Nine of Wands energy. This is knowing what your energy is. This is that wounded warrior energy. This is still having your strength and stamina, but you've gone the distance and you're kind of burned out. So this is looking at your energy right now, looking at where your energy is being expended. So are you spending too much time with certain people and you're not getting anywhere at work and you're not enjoying it? Where's your energy going? Do you have a friend or relative or your partner that's an energy vampire? I always say that jokingly, but it's a real thing. Is somebody sucking you dry, sucking your energy, sucking your time? And then it's like, next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, it's gone. Like, where did the day go? Or where did my energy go, right? Because we're talking about energy. So it's looking at that and seeing, because sometimes we just kind of go along, oh, that's just so-and-so. Well, you're allowing that to happen. And I always say this because this is a reality. If you see someone that's with a narcissist, right, or someone that is an energy vampire, and like, let's say you know them, and then you haven't seen them for a year, the next time you see them, they usually look like they've aged 10 years. That other person is literally sucking the life force out of them. So it's about you looking at, is there anybody sucking the life force out of you? That could be a person, a place, a thing, an idea, a job. It could be anything like that. Looking at that and seeing how you can conserve your energy and not allow that to happen. It's not calling it back, it's just conserving it. So that way you're not in this feeling of being burned out. So dial it back so you've got your energy so you can do more of the things that you absolutely love. Wow, that's the message from the universe today for everyone. All right, that's what I have for you for today. And as always, if you could, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment after this video post. You can do it now, but instead of the chat, leave a comment afterwards. I'd really appreciate that. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Don't forget to take advantage of that birthday sale. And if you want that 5-week manifestation masterclass, now is the time. Early bird pricing. It starts October 1st. So definitely hop on board if that's something you're interested in. It is great stuff. You will experience the shift. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Yay, New Zealand. Hello, John. Nice to see you. Great stuff. I miss that New Zealand wine. Oh my God. They have the best wine. It's clean, no chemical additives like the United States. Oh my God. All right, everybody. Lots of love. Bye, Deborah.